pandemic period. Okay students, today we are going to start your 5th semester syllabus. Okay, in zoology you have 2 papers. So one is the 5th paper and another one is the 6th paper. So 5th paper animal biotechnology and 6th paper animal husbandry. Animal biotechnology and animal husbandry. So today I am going to start 6th paper animal husbandry. So animal husbandry. So in animal husbandry you have 5 in that paper you have 5 units. Those 5 units I am going to start first unit, general introduction for poultry farming. General introduction for poultry farming. So before going the topic, I want to say the definition about animal husbandry. Animal husbandry is a branch of agriculture that concerned with animals that are raised by milk, meat, egg and fiber and other products. Okay, so we have to rearing different kinds of animals, right? Like buffaloes, cow, sheep, goat. So like that. Some birds like emu, duck, pigeon. So like that we are rearing different kinds of animals because of our human needs. We will get some benefits. So later it will become to adult position. We will get those kinds, egg, milk, meat, and fibers. Those kinds of products we will get. That's why we are rearing different kinds of animals. Okay, rearing means in Telugu penchadam. Okay, rearing means Telugu penchadam. We are rearing different kinds of animals for our benefits. Okay, so animal husbandry is the branch of agriculture that concerned with animals that are raised or reared by the milk, meat, egg and other products. That is the definition of animal husbandry. Coming to general introduction for poultry farming. General introduction for poultry farming. So here we know about our India is a agriculture based country. So maximum 75% of people are depend on the agriculture. So it is the main source of the farmers, right? And here like it is gradually eradicating the poverty. Okay, and so not only all the people are depending on the only depending on agricultural work, right? So different kinds of people are depends on the different fields for work. So like that poultry farming is one of the source of some kinds of peoples. So it's also give more employment and work for laborers. Okay, so poultry. So first of all, what is poultry? So poultry, the word came from French word poules. Poultry, the word came from French word poules, and itself it derived from the Latin word pullus. It derived from the Latin word pullus. Okay, so and pullus means small animal. Pullus means small animal. Pullus means small animal. Okay, so here so poultry, the word came from French word poules and itself it derived from the Latin word pullus. Pullus means small animal. Okay, we are rearing animals from the small stage onwards, adult to later, and like a small stage onwards we have to rearing and it will become later adult position. Okay, so like that it will become adult position. We will get the benefits. And poultry farming. So what is meaning of poultry? In poultry, especially we are rearing chicks. We are rearing chicks in a farming that is called poultry farming. Okay, poultry. So chicks, those are young ones, and adult male is called cock. Adult female is called hen. We know about that. Okay, so in poultry, especially we are rearing chicks. Okay, so in poultry farming we get advantages and some disadvantages also. So first of all, advantages. So we have to take this poultry farming either large scale or small scale. We will get some benefits. So those are increase of family income, and next increase local employment, and use relatively little land, and the next one in that poultry farm those chicks are release their droppings. So through that we have to take out those droppings and droppings, and we have to prepare manure for fertilizers and methane gas production. So these are the advantages, and some disadvantages also there. Disadvantages means so where we have to and we have to take first of all a proper site. We didn't take a proper site means their water facility is not there, means electricity facilities are not there, means what will happen, chicks those chicks were like they will get those chicks were they will get some disadvantages. So they cannot have properly water and electricity facility and light facility, so like that. And if any chick having any kind of disease means we immediately have to take out that. And why, because if we didn't take that one means what will happen, that disease was spread to another chick, like that community spread takes place, so their death rates are increased. So that's why we have to find out the a sick one, and we have to take out that. Okay, so we can't observe those kinds means we will get some disadvantages to poultry farm. Okay, so so this is the introduction for poultry farming, and now coming to principles for poultry farming. Principles for poultry. Principles for poultry farming. So principles for housing. Principles for housing in poultry farming. So we have to follow some principles in poultry farming house. Okay, so in some principles we have to follow in a poultry farming house. So what are the principles we have to follow? So first of all, we have to follow in poultry farm housing, we should not located away from the industrial and residential areas. This poultry farm housing should not located at the industrial and residential areas, and it should have proper road facilities. Okay, and it should have proper ventilation, and it should have proper amenities like some needs, water and electricity facilities. Okay, and next it should have proper how much of labors are required to do the work in that farming. We should require that much of labors. Okay, and this poultry farm layout should not allow the vehicles and outside visitors near the sheds. Okay, and next, so we have to construct the egg storeroom, feed storeroom, and the next like office room where near the sheds. Why? Because if outside persons directly enter into the poultry farmings, and so those are the chicks are having somewhat fear. That's why. So first of all, if any person will come and directly they meet into management, and with the management, and later they will enter into the poultry house. Okay, so that's why we have to construct the office room near the sheds. Okay, and we have to construct these sheds, fresh air passes into it. Okay, so first that fresh air is passes to brooder house, and later broiler house, and next layer house. So it will pass fresh air one place to another place, means what will happen, and so we will prevent we will prevent the spread of diseases. Okay, and so and we have to construct a sick room also. So if any kind of disease, if any chick having any kind of disease means we have to take out that one, and we have to separate that, and we will give some treatment. So like that we have to construct another separate sick room. Okay, we have to take out the picked ones also. Okay, so these are the principles for housing in poultry farming. Principles: poultry farm should not located residential and industrial areas. I should have proper road facilities, should have ventilation and amenities like water facilities and electricity facilities. Layout should not allow the visitors, so like that. Or have storeroom, feed storeroom, and office room constructed near the sheds. And so and like that we have to follow these kinds of principles in housing in poultry farming. And the Indian birds they yield high quality meat, and so they lay small sized eggs. So okay, whatever it may be, they are having high resistance against infections and diseases. Okay, so these are the principles for housing in poultry farming. Next one, poultry houses. Okay, next topic, poultry houses. Poultry houses. In poultry, okay, our next topic is poultry houses. Okay, so here first of all we here we observed gender introduction, and next one, principles in poultry farm, housing in poultry farm, and our topic is poultry houses. So in poultry houses we have to before they construct poultry houses, we have to choose a proper land, and we have to construct several buildings because of rearing, first of all stocking room, rearing room, and marketing room. Like that we have to construct the different kinds of houses. Okay, so here in poultry houses, so what are the instructions we have to follow? So first of all we have to take a proper site for the to construct and establish the farming a beautiful way. And so this site must and should have must and should have a open area, and in that place we cannot find out any climatic disturbances, okay, in the point of view. So like that we have to choose a proper way, and later we have to construct the poultry sheds. Okay, and here we have to follow some instructions. First is need to poultry, need for first one, poultry farm is to, need for poultry farm is to. So what are the needs in the poultry farm? So first of all, ensure proper supervision. Okay, ensure proper supervision. And so సరైన యాజమాన్య పద్ధతులు అంటే కదా, ensure proper supervision, యాజమాన్యం అనేది సరిగా ఉంది, ensure proper supervision. And next second one, we have to protect the birds from adverse climatic conditions. Okay, we have to protect the birds from adverse climatic conditions. And so we have to place the control measures, disease control measures in that houses. So why? Because if any chicken having any kind of disease, means we have to treat, we have to give some treatment to them. So that's why we have placed some disease control measurements in the like that house. Okay, so those are the needs for poultry farm is to. And second one, selection of location. Selection of location. So here already I explained in the principles of housing in poultry farming, which type of site you have to select. So here again I want to say that one only. So first of all, poultry farm should not located near the industrial and residential and industrial areas, and it should have proper ventilation, should have proper road facilities, it should have amenities like needs like water and electricity facilities. And so how much of labor requirement is there, we have to recruit that much of persons, or that much of workers to do the work. Okay, so like that we have to selection of location. And the one, layout of poultry farm. Layout of poultry farm. So layout. This one also I already explained in about the principles topic. So layout of poultry farm. So layout should not allow the outside visitors and vehicles near the sheds. construct egg storeroom, office room and feed storeroom near the sheds. Why? Because if any persons will come and means directly, first of all they enter into the management, they meet the management and later they enter the poultry farm house. So that's why we have to construct the office room near the sheds. And next one, fresh air passes directly to the brooder house and later brooder house and layer house, because of this we will prevent the diseases from brooder house to layer house. And so I will have to construct the sick room also. So like that we have to see the layout of poultry farm like this. Okay. And fourth one, different types of houses in poultry farming. Different types of houses in poultry farming. So we have to observe different, these three things already we observed, and next different types of houses in poultry farming. So here we have observed 6 or 7 types of houses. First one, brooder house, and second one, grower house, third one, brooder cum grower house, and fourth one, layer house, and sixth one, broiler house, seventh one, environmentally controlled house. So first of all, brooder house. So it is used to brood rare egg-type chicks from 0 to 8 weeks of age. So it is used to rear egg. It is used to rear brooder and rare egg-type chicks from 0 to 8 weeks of age. And here grower house. In grower house, we have to grow these birds from 8 to 19 weeks of age. In grower house, we have to grow these kinds of egg types from 8 to 19 weeks of age. And the third one, brooder cum grower house. So in this type, we have to rear these birds from 0 to 18 weeks of age. So in brooder cum grower house, I have to rear these birds from 0 to 18 weeks of age. And next, layer house. So here the birds over 18 weeks age up to, we have to rear 72 weeks of age. 18 weeks up to 72 weeks of age. Okay. So in layer house, we have the birds over the 18 weeks of age up to have to rear 72 weeks of age. Okay. And next one, broiler house. So in the broiler house, so the meat producing birds we have to rear. Here 6 weeks of age, up to 6 weeks of age. So in broiler house, the meat producing birds they have to rear up to 6 weeks of age. And last one, environmentally controlled house. So this is 6th one and this is 6th, and so 7th one also there. So broiler house. Meat producing birds will have to rearing up to 6 weeks of age. And environmentally controlled house. Here environmentally controlled in this house the environment so manipulated such a way that the optimum for the birds growth. So environmentally controlled house. Here the environment it is manipulated by the such a way for the optimum growth of birds. Okay, and last one, breeder house. Breeder house. In breeder house, what will happen? So here we have to rear both male and female breeders manipulated at suitable sex ratio. Okay, so here we have to rear both male and female birds. So that manipulated by the suitable sex ratio. Up to suitable sex ratio, we have to rear both, and later that will become to suitable sex ratio. We will separate both male and female ones. Okay. So this is the breeder house. So these are the different types of houses in poultry farming. First one, brooder. So here we have to rear brood and chicks, like chicks 0 to 8 weeks. If this is the grower house, here we have to rear. So these birds up to 8 to 19 weeks in brooder from grower house. Here birds will have to rear 0 to 18 weeks of age. And so here layer house, the birds over 18 weeks of age up to reared 72 weeks of age. And the next one, broiler house. So we have to meat producing birds will have to rear 6 weeks of up to 6 weeks of age. And the next, environmentally controlled house. In this environmentally controlled house, so it is manipulated manipulated in such a way that optimum for the bird's growth. And breeder house, in breeder house we have to rear both male and female breeders by the suitable sex ratio. And the next one, last one, house orientation. Okay. Last and final one, house orientation. Directions. So in house orientation, so I already explained about it. Explained about what. So where we have to construct. In that place we have to choose, must and should we have to that place we have to choose that land is a we have to choose a proper land that should not allow any kind of climatic disturbances, and there definitely water facility, we need proper water and the electricity facilities. Okay, so and so we have to construct and establish these sheds or buildings, poultry farm sheds or buildings in a these farms in a beautiful way. Okay, so that area should open and open area. So in the point of view, so the type of land we have to choose for the construction of egg sheds or building of poultry farms, right? So here first of all, before the construction we have to take measurements, right? So we have to take some measurements, and so definitely we have to follow some kinds of, we have to follow those measurements, and so like that we have to construct a building or shed. Okay, so here we have we have to construct a large house for those rearing of chicks. Why? Because if we have to construct a small rooms sheds, means what will happen? Those are not having sufficient place. So they have not congested place. So that time what will happen? So they didn't get proper food. So and so water also at the same time some diseases, and they are leaving their dropping that place only. They are moving in that congested place. By the time what will happen, some diseases also they are having some diseases also. So that's why have to construct a open and large area space building for that either shed or building for that chicks means. Also we have to keep some feet. So we have to leave some feet from one chick to another chick, space for one chick to another chick. So by that time they are living safely, okay, without any disturbances. So by this time we have to take some directions of proper height, weight, and size and length. So and foundation, proper foundation, and a roof, sides, and next doors, floor, and so overhangs in. So these all things we have to measurements we have to take properly, and we have to follow the measurements, and we have to construct a proper building. Okay, so one proper building, so they that will sufficient, proper large building that will sufficient to live some high amount of chicks. Okay, so like that we have to take some directions and choose proper land, so later after construction we will rearing the chicks in that place. Okay, so like this we have to follow all measurements, and we have to construct a building. Okay, so this is about the house orientation. Okay, so what can we observe in this today lesson first class is a first general introduction. In that our India is agriculture based, and 75 people are depending in that. So it's gradually eradicating the poverty. Okay, and so this poultry farming also one of the source of some kinds of peoples, and it's also give more employments, and the next is some work for laborers. Okay, another thing is this poultry farming, poultry in today, poultry industry fastest growing sector in India's agriculture. Okay, it's very fastest growing sector in India's agriculture. So it was first, the Christian missionary was starts a scientific poultry farming in India towards the beginning of 20th century. Okay, so and next. So in ancient days, some tribal hill tribes rearing some multicolored fowls. So multicolored fowls means some birds. They have to rear some multicolored fowls and multicolored different kinds of birds. So they have to take what are the feeding available in their surroundings. They have to feed that kind of food, and they are growing, right? So nowadays what will happen? If any field, either poultry farming or piggery farming or fishery farming or agriculture or duckery farming, whatever it may be, we have to follow. We have to follow some principles, and we have to construct a proper building or shed, and we have to keep either chicks or pigs and ducks, whatever it may be, and we are giving both natural and artificial feedings, right? So by that time what will happen, we have to take both natural and artificial feeding, and they are growing fastly. Okay, fastly, and later they will give some products for us. Okay, so nowadays we are choosing we have to construct how we have to grow, construct a proper house, right? So like that, we have to follow the instructions, and we have to construct a proper building, and we have to rearing the chicks. And in this topic we also we observed general introduction, and next principles, proper road facilities, proper ventilation, poultry farming should located away from the like in industrial and like industrial and next residential areas, and we should have water facilities and electricity facilities. Layout should not allow the outside visitors. Office room must should construct near the poultry farm houses. So and like that we have to follow some principles, and then poultry and follow some principles. And next poultry houses. In poultry houses, first of all some instruction we have to follow. Need for poultry farm some proper supervision, and next protect the birds from adverse climatic conditions, and how to keep some instruction, disease control measurements in that house. So and next one, selection of location and layout of the location, and different types of houses in birds. Those are houses in poultry farming. Those are brooder house, grower house, and next brooder grower house. Next like broiler house. Next one, layer house, and the next breeder house and environmentally controlled house. Different kinds of houses we observed. And next one, house orientation. So we have to choose a proper site, and we will construct a proper large building, and we have to rearing chicks means they have growing without any kinds of disturbances, and within that big space they cannot have any kinds of diseases, and they have to growing, and later it will give some products for us. Okay, so this is the first topic, general introduction, principles for housing in poultry farming and poultry houses. These three topics we observed in today class. Okay students, I hope all are understand. If you have any doubts, please ask me personally. I hope all are understand properly. Okay, and we will discuss next class later. Okay, thank you, Ananda.